Welcome back to the Stormcrow Show. I'm Brady.
And I'm Josh.
And today we are going to, Josh is going to be playing a little bit of Magic Online. And we're going to be kind of looking at the deck he's put together. And hopefully we'll be able to watch a good game.
Yeah, that's the hope. And on top of that, we'll probably be just discussing stuff in general, things about Magic. Maybe some RWBY, I guess, for, Episode 2, Volume 5. Nothing too distinct. And this probably will be highlights, depending on how fast the games go. But we'll show you win or lose, basically, what happens. Yeah.
And the rest will be color commentary.
Yeah, so the decks worked out at least pretty well. At least when I play against Grixis Death Shadow, they sometimes get themselves killed when they don't expect a 5 damage spell come flying at their face. But,
yeah.
What can you expect, right?
I guess I wouldn't expect that if I was playing Grixis, Death Shadow, and playing against you. Although, actually, because I know you, I would expect it. I would expect it.
Yeah. Yeah. Upkeep. Main. Thoughtseize would be problematic. Oh, good. Creeping Tar Pit.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad then.
No, it's not. Watch this. I'm going to hit a miracle. Oh, I did. Okay.
Oh, well. This hand is actually looking a lot better because now it looks like you've at least got your first couple turns planned out.
That's probably a fatal push. Or a Thoughtseize, but I'm guessing a fatal push. Usually people don't like when Delver sticks around. Oh yeah, fatal push.
Oh, there you go.
Anyways, while we're waiting, Brady, you're hoping for, what is it? Iconic Masters comes out, 2 weeks from now, roughly?
Yeah. If you've watched our episode on that show, I hope it came across that I am super, super excited about that set. I mean, I'm really looking... Ooh,
He's going to conduct an Inquisition. And he's going to see that I have virtually nothing castable, so he's going to take a Snapcaster. If he's smart, he will take a Snapcaster. Because I can't cast anything else.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah.
Also, this is one of the few ways you can knock a Snapcaster out early without having to deal with it.
Yep.
Because the value of Snapcaster is the snapping ability, not the 2-1 body. Which, I mean, can be a finishing blow, but...
Right. But you're not typically swinging in with your 2-1 for lethal.
Not usually. It's happened more than I've expected, though. That's one reason why I eventually did buy this online. Oh, look, I have a Censor. Mutavault. Oh, no. This is just blue-black fairies. This is a very bad matchup for me. See, the thing is, he's going to probably take the Snapcaster, which would make the most sense.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I want to just slam it for no value otherwise? And I think the answer is yes, because then at least I have a blocker. If I get a red, like I said, I can just Helix. That often puts me back in the game. Or I can draw a Delver and just be grateful that I can draw something that, at least is castable now.
Yeah.
What's the cost? Oh, I could be drawing cards at the end of turn. Because it's 2 mana and a tap.
Oh, yeah.
With my luck right now so far, I'd probably just draw a miracle and can't cast it, so... Oh no, here comes the inevitable... 1, 2, 3...
Snapcaster.
Fatal push! What a surprise!
So far, it almost seems like he's been blue-black control, just because we haven't seen any fairies, even, the good ones.
Yeah.
And which I feel like we would have seen at least one by now if he was playing that.
He's also...
Wow.
Alright, well, we'll just slam that one down for no value. Because if I heal... Yeah, I don't have... he can actually outdamage me at this point.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm going to just concede and move on to the next round. So, very lackluster game. My next card, of course, was going to tap for red.
Was it really?
Yep, I just did draw a card.
Oh.
But we'll begin sideboarding. Like I said, this will probably be highlights, just so we can kind of keep it under 15 minutes. We'll see. But blue-black control, definitely don't want miracles, because basically, if he has a counterspell up, then this is just a dead card. Because I usually want to cast it when I have to miracle it. If he's blue-black control, I have to play the more aggressive route.
Mm-hmm.
He probably does have some Gurmag Anglers. I think I will take out...
Maybe Tassigurs?
Tassigurs, or, yeah. So
yeah, that's true.
all right, let's see if I can go. That is gotta get shipped. 1 tap land again.
That's not great.
This is better.
Yeah, that actually makes sense though. Why you went for the steam vents though, because you know, if worst comes to worst, you pitch a Path to Exile into your graveyard and then snap it back with Snapcaster.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The game ended.
Wow.
Did he start with 1 land?
He must have.
He must have had, like, wow, I already got really bored.
Wow, these are, we've had 2 very lackluster rounds at this point.
Well, before we get to our 3rd lackluster game, guys, let's talk a little bit about RWBY. I wonder if I'm going to keep this because I have all the colors of the rainbow, and then top decking will be maybe okay. Here comes turn 1 Inquisition of Kozilek. There we go. Oh, Thoughtseize. Oh, that's an improvement. Now he's down to 16. He's at less life than he was in the round 1 or 2.
There you go.
Oh, turn 2 Bitterblood. This is fairies.
Oh, really?
This is fairies. Oddly enough.
That is interesting that he didn't draw anything during the first game.
Yeah, I didn't either, to put it in perspective.
Well, no, but I meant, like, you know, your deck isn't tribal, so that would be the difference.
Right, that's true. Thoughtseize.
Okay, so
I think I'm going to try to counter this, and hopefully he doesn't have a counter spell of his own. Oh, no. Can he counter that? I'm trying to think now. He actually probably can't. No, he didn't. There's a fairy that I forget, is it Spell Stutter Sprite? And I forget what it's called. What it does. It counters a spell
equal
or less to the number of fairies, but that I believe counts. This, because the tribal enchantment is a fairy, that counts, and that's a fairy. So that's
he
should, if he had that, he could have countered it.
There's
Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, well, he wasn't too concerned apparently.
Okay.
Because he's got blockers for days.
Yep.
So I'm going to just bolt him. If I can make up the difference with burn spells, I have a chance.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a really good strategy that if you're ahead on, like, the life toll strategy, that's where you should focus on.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading an article a while back, and that was actually the person's recommendation, is that if they're beating you down with creatures, but, you know, you can play, like, the burn game, you know, just focus their life total, because that's going to be the thing they don't feel comfortable about.
On to RWBY, I should have been talking about that. Talking about Volume 5, Episode 2. Basically, to summarize it, I would say, Sienna Khan, we hardly knew you.
Yeah.
It was a very... I was not quite... I kind of thought she might die. But I guess we were given notice of this. But I was kind of surprised still.
Well, as soon as that scene came on, I was kind of sitting here watching it, and I was, like, looking at this, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to bet that at least one person is going to die in this room. Like, I wasn't 100% sure who it was.
Right.
But I was like, okay, not all of them are walking away alive.
And that's game, I think.
Oh, really?
Let's see, it can be for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got one more round. Actually, that was really stupid of me, because what I should have done... Because he's going to drop to 5 next turn. I should have drawn a card, because he can't... He's tapped out.
Yeah.
If I'd drawn a card and it was a burn spell, specifically like a Boros Charm, I could drop him to 1. He'd hit me for 6 or 5.
And you guys would go into a top deck war.
Well, no, because then he keeps killing himself with the...
Yeah.
So he'd kill him, so I just passed the turn, the following turn I would have won.
Oh, there you go.
So that's assuming I hit the card I need. But I just let him untap, so...
Yeah.
I may have just given him the game by that.
Well, this was a much closer game, though.
It was. It was, well, far more imaginative than the last two. All right. We have a shot at this.
Wow.
I don't know. He must have a really bad draw, so all right.
Oh, you just drew a Snapcaster.
I know. I'm going to attack first, because I want him to commit some mana, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe a Mutavault block or something. Because the thing is, I drop into 1, then he kills himself on his own Bitter Blossom.
Yep.
Dang it. He saw through my brilliant plan. Alright. Yeah, well, here we go. Snapcaster. Do I get countered? The weapon here is the Helix, because that puts me, I think, above his kill potential too. That's game. Unless it's a mana leak, then...
Nope, it's Spell Sir Sprite.
Yeah, that is very... Well, no. I have one more shot at this. If I draw another bolt, I'm at win. Nope.
Alright, well, that was close.
Yeah, I guess the other comment I want to make is... what is with Adam's sword? It seems to completely ignore auras. I mean, it lops off Yang's arm. Granted, she was already injured, but I don't know if her aura was depleted or not. In either case, he cut through it like as if she didn't have an aura. And Sienna Khan, he just impales and just finishes her completely. Maybe because she was caught off guard, but I mean, that makes auras dependent on your awareness.
Yeah, that doesn't quite make sense. I don't know. There's something about his sword, because if you've watched him use it before, there's a few times in the show when he'll actually like absorb energy with it,
right?
And that causes the sword to glow, but it also causes his hair to glow.
Yeah,
which I'm almost feeling like it's some sort of energy sword or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a very weird sword. And then the one thing I wanted to bring up about that episode is, what is up with Hazel? Like, he is like he's like the most good bad guy we've seen so far.
I know.
And it's like, I don't even get what motivates this guy.
I know.
You know he's a bad guy, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I almost feel like some of the good guys act more bad than he has so far.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. Keep an eye out for him, guys. Keep an eye out on him, guys. But yeah, this is my Jeskai and Innistrad deck playing Miracles. Still, you know, worth its tweaks. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna try again showcasing it. Quick side note: I probably will I might take out a Sea Beyond and replace that with a Vendilion Click. And then actually take out a Nimble Obstructionist and then put in the fourth Telling Time, so that way I have some better top decking power.
Sure.
Also, Vendilion Click is a lot more disruptive in other matchups, whereas Nimble Obstructionist is a little more narrow in its application as far as its disruptive level.
Thank you so much for watching this. Please like and share and subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell your friends that, you know, like Magic and like RWBY and like nerdy things like that.
Yeah.
So it means a lot to us, and you know, we have fun doing this, so we hope that we're bringing you some level of enjoyment.
In either case, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.